Welcome to Rustic Garage, the channel. Tonight we are playing Gold Rush, the game, Episode 13, Season 1. And this is a continuation after where we left off. I apologize about the ending of the last video there. I was having a little issue getting my camera to shut off for some reason. Guess it was just wanting to play with me a little bit, or I had something running in the background or something, but anyway, let's get this ball rolling. We've got a lot to do. Now, we're not going to get this all done in one shot, but we're going to try to get the bases loaded here. Now, why do I only have 3 of those? Oh, there's the 4th one. Really? You twat waffle. Just stay in there. So, did we lose one? No, we did not. Okay. So that's where that goes. Let's put the other one in place. Let's get the next one in place. Should be this one. And then this one up over here. Then our channel boxes, or whatever they want to call these, hog pans or gold sluice boxes, I guess. We'll get these into place. Hog pan. I can't remember what it was called. This is where the duplex jigs will go. And then they hook into here, and then they drop into here, and yeah. And so on and so forth. Okay. Now for these, they actually go up there into that box up top. Like so. It's a lot of legwork for this, but once it's done, it is an amazing experience. Really? Jump, you little moron. So now, we will get this one in there. And one more, and then we can go back and get the rest of the stuff. So then more of the basic stuff is complete now. So now, and then at a later date we can put some bucket up here so we can scrape it. And there's nothing needed up here. There's no bins or anything, because you can see it's just like a direct drop off. So we'll take our little truck and trailer here. And let's go back and pick up some more of our stuff. See all that big mess of pieces sitting over there. Got what? We got the racks, those gotta go. Now, it is kind of sad that they only allow you to pick up one of these at a time. I'm pretty sure humans have evolved enough to be able to pick up more than one. Whoops. So, let's just make sure we got them all. There's 2, 3, that makes 4, and we need 12 of these, so... Let's see here, what does that make us up to now? We have, what, 5? So, 6. 7. This one makes 8. 9. One makes 10. And I see only, oh, we're at 11 here. Where's our missing big one? Might be missing one. Or I miscounted. That's quite a possibility. We'll find out when we get it all over there. Oh, there's another grape right there. Now, we really don't need this many rugs. I think I overbought. That's okay, though. We will take just this last one here. And then we're going to, yeah, fall down. We're going to take this. Now, I think that's all of them, so let's take our trusty Rustmobile here, and we'll go out. And like I say, whatever we don't use, we'll use somewhere else. Because there is going to be other sites. This way I don't have to buy them. We'll just leave that parked right there for right now. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4 for each thing here. Now, because these are hog pan with the pump on them, we're going to have to get the duplex jig in before we bring in our water lines. So, possibly now these go up in here. They go right there. And like I said, I think there's 6 of them. Plus we've got the metal that's got to go up there as well. Now, if I am short, I'll just go back and grab one. I'm hoping not. So one more of those big ones. Then we can take the first metal rack up over there. Now, I think I'm short a rack, though. But let's get what we can up here. We'll go there. I could have swore I ordered 6, but the game does once in a while may have glitches or errors or stuff like that, so, or it's human error, which seems to be my life usually. So we'll just get these in place. Okay, and then we got, what, 1, 2, 3, I think we have enough, actually. I'm not going to say we do, but I think we have enough to finish it off. Fingers crossed, anyway. What do I need, 2 more? I think we have exactly 3, actually. Or is it 2? No, we got 2. We have the exact right amount. Woohoo! Giggity, giggity. Alright! Hey, Lois! Yeah, I can sometimes be a comedian. Used to have did a little bit of comedy back in the earlier years. Nothing serious, nothing that made me famous, but I love doing things with my voice and my mouth, so I enjoyed making people laugh, and that's a good thing. But making people laugh doesn't pay the bills, unfortunately. So we ended up with what, 3 spares. Now we need to pick up 4 buckets, and then we can start looking at power cords, as well as water lines, because we're going to have to bring in a big electric water pump. And because right now I need the trailer more. So what did I say I needed to get was, oh, and that's right, I forgot. I'll have to go back and get our missing pieces moved here. I forgot all about that. Good parking spot. It's gonna play with me here. As I've found out in previous videos, that if you use your Xbox game controller, it's very hard to make this thing work the right way. So we got our duplex jig there, and conveyor belt hopper. Move equipment, but while we're here, let's add accessories. We're gonna need a couple of these for sure. And I'm thinking 3 more of those. So let's go and get our power cables here. And we're also going to pick up before we run out of money. Because hopefully I can get this plant up and running before we run out of money. But let's get that loaded. Now we are going to run out of money here shortly, but there's other things we can get rid of that we don't need. I've got like trauma or other things we can get. Now there's our conveyor feeder right here. And then our missing duplex jig. And in theory this piece could probably be sold off. Don't need it. Now the one piece of equipment you can't sell in the game is your pickup truck. But that's not a big loss, to be honest. So let's take our power cable. And that becomes our, let's see where that lands on our chart. So we'll just make sure it runs. Appears to be good going, so we'll keep going the wrong way. Thing is, I don't want that there, so what we're going to do is we're going to move that power line. I want that to be here. So it could be the, yeah, so that's exactly where it was. So now it's there. Okay. And just to make sure all our power is off. Now our shaker and little washboard plant way over there are actually going to get moved. They're actually going to come up over here. I'm going to put them in right about here somewhere. And then don't forget, our fuel tank will also move. It'll actually come up over here in this general area. So let's get the next thing hooked up here so we can just keep the process of elimination here. Let's get our shaker. Which we're going to put in right beside that. And then our power supply for our trommel will come up the same way. That'll be 3, but you have to remember I'm also going to have to run one for a big 220 like this. Actually, I think there's 640 volt, but I'm going to have to run another one for where our water supply goes. So, and we're actually going to test that to make sure everything works before we fire this thing up officially. So we're going to make sure all that's operational. Everything's working exactly the way I want it to, so I can actually just shut that all down. From here, we need the not skid steer. Oh, I wish there was a skid steer. We need this machine. thing we're actually going to move back, or get up in there, is we're going to get the duplex jigs actually in place first. Because technically the last top piece, which is the conveyor feeder, shouldn't be as big of an issue. 941, it's raining. Okay, so let's get that one in place. I believe this is our other one. No, don't get frustrated if they don't hook up right away. Sometimes the game just screws with you. It really does. It's like I said, it's just like reality. Life sometimes gives you lemons. What do you do with them? Yeah, squeeze the crap out of them. That's what you do. Good time for some water. Got very dry-throated there. Although I think it's a little bit of a mix of smoker's cough too, but it's very, very dry, so I apologize. So what we'll do here is get this in place, get the other one in place, get our conveyor belt in place, and in theory our that was a heck of a hole. There we go. We'll go off and get the last one here, and then we'll pick up our conveyor feeder, and then we'll get our I believe our truck's, yeah, that's still sitting there, okay. Wasn't sure if I got rid of that or not, but we'll come over and we'll move this fuel tank into place. Dump truck just does it so much better. Now, it's taken almost 2 full episodes here to, just to get this wash plant in place. So like I said, like an hour or more is what it takes. Sometimes depending on whether or not you have the money or not, that's can be part of the issue. Because the whole wash plant, I think, cost close to about $1 million to assemble. So what we'll do here is we're gonna goes over here. Now, quick tip: if you're using the shorter cables like the, I think they're the 3mm cables, be prepared to watch your duplex jigs take off into the air because they seem to glitch, or they'll fall over. Now on this one, I'm going to do this. I cheated a little bit. And there we go. So that one is hooked, and it can go into place. Drive this one over, and then that is done for that section. So technically the last piece is actually that conveyor platform over there for the wash plant anyway. As I'm realizing I'm running out of money, I'm going to have to get rid of probably a small wash plant, which I didn't want to get rid of, but I guess I could also go back into town and take a loan out too, until I get some gold, and then just come off and pay it off too. And there we go. So now that's hooked in, so there's only a few very small pieces still left here. But for the most part, it is ready to roll. Just got to get that conveyor platform going, and then we can get the probably go into town and just take a loan out, because I'm pretty sure I can take a couple $100,000 loan out. And then we'll start filling that dump truck up from underneath. Instead of having to drive it up and over there all the time, I'll just drive it to the hole and fill it from underneath. Once the wash plant's motor and power or pumps are in place. Because really the only thing we're missing is the wash plant pump. Which kind of sucks. Okay, so we want to find this, so now for something like this, usually I would consider just using the 7mm cable, but stuck in the hole. Oh, come on, seriously? But it's got enough to get it over to where it's got to go. Like I said, this is one of the last pieces right here for the wash plant. Aside from the pump motor, which we're going to need. And there's probably a few small things that I've forgotten, but I'll figure it out. Now this is the conveyor. This one here is going to need a 220 supply as well. I forgot about that. but I'll just go and steal the 220 power supply from over there. Because I don't think I got anything left here. Yeah, and it is 220, so let's just run over here, because I do believe I have a couple of spares sitting here. I got this one. Come on. So there's our spare that, and then we need to move all these cables and everything. All these water lines got to be moved. And actually, just get rid of those. So for temporary, let's just move this thing over here. Just park this here, because it is going to need a refueling before it goes back to work. And we can leave that for a minute while we go plug this in. So there's that. Let's move our truck out of the way. Probably should move this even further out of the way because I got that fuel tanker to move yet. Okay. Monitor should be refueled. Probably wouldn't hurt to refuel the dump truck because I don't think I ever fueled it, to be honest. I might have. Now we want to test blast everything. Oh wait, before I do that. Now the nice thing about this is the power cords are the little regular ones, so and they usually do run all the way, so I'm going to test run this all the way to the far one. There we go, duplex jig. So this way, when I fire everything up, we got it. And then I'll run the wavetable and the magnetite separator. Now, you could buy a rug machine, which, it comes in handy, but it don't matter. Anyway. So there's that. And then that leaves room for the duplex jig. Now this thing's actually pretty economic. I don't even remember, it's got 20% fuel in it. So, now that we have just about everything, let's fire up just the basics. Test everything here. Now we still have water lines to hook up. Which goes to right there. So if we come up here, so that can go to right there for right now. Now let's kill this and test our other ones. And as it appears, it seems to be working. So let's get the rest of this out of the way. We got a lot to do yet, and a very short period of time. About 7.5 minutes left on this episode. Eventually, we're thinking next week, instead of going from these hour short videos to maybe going to a 2-hour video. Problem with making our videos longer is it takes a lot longer to upload them onto the channel, so... But let's just see what have I got running around down here still. Anything of value? Power cord. No pump. Okay. Let's get the trailer, because we're going to need that. And we're going to move. Now this shouldn't take me more than a minute or two to get this all kind of cleaned up a little bit here. Just connect all the water lines. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. We'll probably take this, throw that in there too. And then we'll probably plan around all this. Oh yeah, I forgot. YouTube channel. I'm kidding. Let's see here. Don't need that, so we can get rid of that. Okay. Whoops. Dropped it, I guess. So we're going to need those. We are probably not going to need this anymore. Not right now, anyway. And since we're here, we should actually take this one out, too. We're actually just going to be nice and move them off to the side for right now. Just drop these over there. Hopefully I didn't leave anything in it. Doesn't look like it. %9 in the bucket, but that's about it. Okay. Now we don't need any buckets from over here, and that machine can actually just stay here for the time being. Not going anywhere. And we can throw on a few of these, which we're going to need 4 of them. Actually, we need 5, because I need 1 for the gold nugget. So, vacuum stick, there we go. So, our new future location for these things is going to be right here. Mind you, we could put them down there. I'm going to have to give them water supply one way or the other. Might make it a lot easier come rug cleaning time, so... The land's pretty flat down here, so that's kind of nice. Put them over there in the corner. Let's see, we need a bucket here, a bucket there. So we need 1 in the front. 1 in the back. That's the only thing I don't like about this. Oh, wrong thing. Is that you have to have 4 buckets. And then we'll get this set up, and I think that'll be the end for tonight. I don't think we'll get anything on it, or through the pump, but we definitely will get some stuff done tonight. Now, we'll run the garden hoses here, up to about here somewhere, because that's where I want the system to be. Oh, that's weird, now it won't connect. So we'll park that hose right there. That actually looks pretty good right there. Then, as I noticed we just ran out of time, we can put this in. Let's see how that looks. Maybe we'll put them in opposite of each other here. Because then I can just take a bucket, dump, working from this side, bucket here, run it to here, although then that should mean this. That work? Okay. See, that works. Yep, that'll work out perfectly, actually. Now, let's get the last bucket in place, which is... Oh, wrong way. It's up here. There we go. And before I end this little video off here, we'll just quickly run over, grab a few more buckets for our run here. And then we'll end it off for the night and pick this up tomorrow. Now, I'm just going to run these over. For the next video, though, yep, get that in there. For the very next video, we'll get to see the wash plant up in full operation. I apologize that it took 2 full episodes to get this thing put together, but they didn't exactly plan on it to be simple. Even in simple mode, it is still hard to assemble. The best time I've ever done it in is 1 hour and 30 minutes. But yeah. And now, as you can see, you got water lines running down there. So what I'll do is I'll run them a little bit further over and get some better water lines up in here. Now, that will be for another video. But I can get this somewhat pre-started. And I can't remember if any of this needs water. It might just be the the actual shaker there. Don't think anything else needed water line. So we should be good there. Now this one here will become eventually our plant line, which will run to all the garden hoses. And we'll save our water pump to come up over here, and we'll run it back down over to the, well, actually it might even be over here, but might put the water pump right here. The hoses should fit. And then we'll put our big 6-inch round line in, maybe back up over here. And it should be good. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as the little notifications bell, so you can get all the notifications for when we release more videos. So everyone have a good day or good night, and thanks for watching.